Team of the Year voting starting today on the 8th. That means Team of the Year will actually start in 2 weeks from now. We'll have the warm-up. I'm going to be showing you how to prepare for it and how to get packs and what you should be doing. First of all, the obvious one is go ahead and complete all the objectives, and we'll break down every single pack you should be opening and the ones you should be saving. I've got a few methods that will come up on the screen now that you could be doing while you're waiting, especially the draft one. It's really good for packs and much more. But first of all, I'm going to go ahead and open up all these packs I've got from objectives and much more and break them down of what you should be doing with them. Starting off with the 81 times 2, you get these packs all the time from objectives and other SBCs and stuff. I like to save packs that are 82 plus guaranteed. So, for example, this 82 Werner we can put into an SBC, and this 84 Bruno Gomes can go into something that we need. Now, typically, we have a lot of upgrades that are out, and the best thing to put those upgrades are into the 84 plus times 5 and whatever else EA decide to bring out. So, we're going to need some Team of the Week. So, I'm going to go ahead and put my Bruno Gomes into this 82. I'm going to get that underway now. So Bruno has been put in, plus another 84. Now, we are going to go ahead and put in a thing what we call off-league cards. We're going to go ahead and put in all of the high-rated to get this done. Now, if you don't know what an off-league card is, do not worry. I'll explain as we go through. So an off-league card is basically one that doesn't go into the premium Mixed League SBC or the Mixed League SBC. And you want to basically keep doing this every single time. I like to put in cards that are basically between 80 and 82 rated altogether, or maybe 83 on a push if you need it. But you can see here, we got an 82 rated squad. We have recycled our Bruno as well, and we've got ourselves one of the Team of the Week requirements done. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and complete it straight away, so I'm going to take you step by step what you should be doing. Now, I will be covering every single budget as we go through. We just want to start off with the packs that we have. So now Bruno has been recycled. That means he's gone back into our club. We can now move on to the next step, which is going to be opening up our next pack, which is going to be an 80 plus times 5. Now, these are really good for doing the daily upgrades. Really good for doing any of the challenges that come out that need to be recycled over and over again. For example, she can go into a Team of the Week upgrade, Team of the Week upgrade, Team of the Week upgrade. An 81 could go into the League SBC, and Watkins can also go into the League SBC. So we're going to send them all into our club, and then we're going to move on to our next pack. Now, it's really important that you are breaking down every single pack like this as you go through. This is going to be the best way to do it, and once you get good at learning who goes where, you can get this done really, really fast, and you're going to make a lot of coins and get a lot of packs as well. So League SBC, and that's an off league, so it can go into an upgrade, and we are going to move over to our next pack now. We're going to make our way down to the bronze and silver packs eventually. Now we have our tradable packs. Now, I always say sell and discard everything in your packs that are tradable. And when I say discard, I mean things that aren't worth any coins. So we are going to go ahead and sell every single one of these players, and I'll be back once that's done. So they have all been sold or put up on the transfer list. Now, the reason why we sell these is because they're going to give you coins to do bronze pack method, which we'll explain in a second. Now we have our first big untradable pack, which is going to be Kessie. Oh no, it isn't going to be Pesky Sangare, which again, we can break this pack down. So League SBC upgrade, League SBC upgrade, League SBC upgrade. Keep all the contracts because it's untradable anyway, all the chemstyles, etc. to carry on playing. And then we have ourselves 3 extra things here. Always discard the Tifo, whether it's tradable or not. Turkish League player is going to be an upgrade. And then we have our first League SBC player. Luckily for me, they're both tradable. But if they are untradable duplicates, there are several things you can do, which we'll break down in a second. We are going to move over to our last 2 packs now, which are just going to be these gold packs. Nothing normally crazy in these, but again, we're going to go ahead and sell and discard everything. So we're going to sell these 3 players, discard all the contracts, discard anything else that isn't worth anything. We'll always check to see if managers sell, and if they don't, discard them. And then we are going to go ahead and list these all up on a transfer list. But for the video, I'm just going to go skip ahead to when we do that off camera, because I'm going to do this later on after the video is finished. And moving on to our last gold pack now, as we're going to do the same thing, skip the animation, nothing crazy. Now, I always say, even if you get a player in your team or an icon or anything like that, go ahead and sell, because those coins are going to be better off for you when you go ahead and do this grind. So you can see there, we've opened up all of our packs that we got from objectives and doing other SBCs. Now we have our silver pack, which I'm going to explain to you what you should be doing with this. Now, this pack is tradable, and depending on your coin situation, you're either going to keep hold of them or sell them. But breaking this down, this can go into an SBC, another SBC, which I'll show you in a second. League SBC, upgrade, upgrade, League SBC, upgrade, League SBC, upgrade, upgrade. And then we have a League SBC and another upgrade. Now, with the rares and commons, they go into 2 separate different ones. So let's go ahead and show you which ones they should be going in. So we're back off onto our SBC tab where we are here. We're going to make our way over to upgrades. And as you can see, as we work our way over, we've got ourselves a bronze upgrade and a silver upgrade. But make sure you are doing these ones first, your daily bronze and your daily silver. It's just 1 silver, 1 bronze. You get yourself 12 bronzes and 12 silvers back. they can then go into this daily gold. But with your rares that you get from any bronze or silver, if they're off leagues, go ahead and put them into every single one of these icon SBCs. So for example, this one here, we need to have 11 bronze rares. These 11 bronze rares are going to give us silver pack back. Now we can decide whether to use that pack to either sell the coin or players to get coins, or we can go ahead and put them into more upgrades. So again, we are going to go through every single person, and we're going to pop these in to the SBC, but make sure these are all off-league cards, doesn't go into the league SBCs. You can see here, we've got so many of them because I do bronze pack method all the time, and I will get into bronze pack method in a minute. But this is going to be your best way of recycling these cards around. And then if we back off here, this one has been done, and we get ourselves a small silver players pack, which again is tradable. And like I say, you can use it for the coins or whatever you want. And then all of your silver rares are going to be the exact same going into this one, making sure that they are off league, so don't go into league SBC. So if we go down to silver rare, set this to low to high, and we can break this down again. So League 4, Swedish, Denmark League, Polish League, and then we have Australian as well. That's all fantastic. So that's already 5 players done. Then we have the Belgium League again, another Belgium League. We have a Turkish League player. We have a Norwegian League player. And as you can see, once you get better and better at this, you can just break this down as quickly as you can. And you'll start flying through this. I always do this with like a little bit of music on in the background or watching something. So this silver one's been done, and that's going to give us 3 gold commons. Now, today is Monday, and I'm recording this before upgrades come out. For example, every Monday we get either like a double 81 upgrade or a player picks. Gold commons will go up and down in price when those SBCs come out. So these 3 gold commons, you should go ahead and sell. But for now, I'm going to wait until these upgrades come out to be able to do that. But you can see there, we got ourselves a gold players, 3 of them, from just doing the bronze pack method, which I'll show you in a second, with our silver rares. And then with our bronze rares, we get this silver pack. And again, we got ourselves 1 League SBC player here with Maitland-Niles. And then we have got ourselves more upgrades to go into, another League SBC player, and the rest are upgrades. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, where do these silver and bronze upgrades go into? Well, let's go back to the SBC tab again, back off of our icons. As we go back in, we are going to go ahead and look for the daily gold upgrade that I mentioned earlier. Now, this is really important that you do this because this is going to give you 11 gold players, which can go into League SBCs, or they can go into upgrades. Now, with this one, I highly recommend that you put in silver commons and bronze commons. Don't put the rares in until you've run out of icons. Once you've run out of icons and you've got no more icons left to do, then you can go ahead and put in the rares from off leagues in. But you can see here, I do this quite a lot. So we have got a lot of silvers that are for League SBCs. And again, I will go ahead and break down these a little bit later in this video. So do not worry if you're confused on where to put them. I will explain them again. But you can see here, we're just going to go through every single one and pop them in. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete this. I'll be back once it's done. So it has been complete, all silver commons in, all off leagues. Now, this is going to give us a small silver players pack back, which is going to be, I think, 11 silvers or 12 silvers altogether. And this is fantastic, so it's going to be 6 silvers. I even got it wrong. So that's going to be half of what we need to do again. And the same format, the rare, you'd either keep or sell the silvers if you want to. You can go ahead and put them into SBC. So, for example, League SBC, upgrade, League SBC, upgrade, upgrade. So now we're going to put them up there, keep the other silvers for later because we don't want to do our duplicates. And again, the silver rares into the icon SBCs that we showed you, silver commons into this one, and the same for the bronzes. So again, 11 bronze commons gives us another bronze pack back, which is going to be 6 bronzes, 1 rare, etc. that we saw. And this one's going to be much easier, especially if you're doing bronze pack method. You should be able to fly through this. And what this is going to do is just give you a gold pack, which we'll break down. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this off camera again. I'll be back once it's done. So there we go, that one is complete, and that's going to give us 6 bronzes again. And you can keep these bronzes this time, because if you're doing bronze pack method, which again, a little bit later, I'll explain what to do in the video, you can then basically get these packs for free. And then we can do this one more time. So every day you get 33 gold players, which is going to be really helpful if you're starting your club from scratch and you're trying to do League SBCs and start getting little packs into your club. So we're going to open up this bronze pack. Doesn't really matter who we get. We are hoping to try and get some Sudamericanas and Libertadores, which are these blue cards and the black cards. But again, there's only 1 League SBC player here and the rest are upgrades. So again, bronze rare can go into an icon. These bronze commons can go into the daily gold upgrade. And the Sudamericana card, I'll show you where that goes in a second. Now let's go ahead and open up this 11 gold players pack. So you only get 1 rare. The chances of getting something crazy are very, very slim as we get Haaland, imagine. We don't. And then we're going to break this pack down in the same format. So, for example, that's an upgrade, League SBC, upgrade, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC. And then we have another upgrade. Now, at this minute of recording, there are only certain upgrades out, but you can save these for picks. And if you're doing this method while player picks are out, you're laughing even more then, because what will happen is you've got yourself a lot of cards to go into player picks. So first of all, to talk about the upgrades, make sure you're doing this winter crafting upgrade as you go through. I highly recommend doing it, especially if you're doing this method. with the gold cards that you get that are from off leagues, you are going to be able to get this done so many times, and you're going to get a lot of packs back from it. So let me go ahead and put in all of these off league cards. Going all the way up to 81 rated is the rule of thumb. We never go higher than 81 rated because we can keep these other cards for something else. And we're just going to keep going through every single one. So you see here, we've got another one here and another one there, and nothing more to go in, no problem. Make our way down into the Women's Bundesliga. And you can just keep going through every single time to get that done. So this one has been complete. And now that's going to take us to the 100 mark. So that means I've completed 50 of them. I've got another 100 to go. We've got plenty of time to do it. I'm in no rush. We've still got 17 days, which is way longer than even Team of the Year will be out by then. But the reason why it's so important, in case you do not know, when you make your way over to objectives, go to where is it, live here. And for doing it 50 times, we get a premium gold pack. Nothing too crazy, but as you go down, it's a 50k pack, an 83 times 5 that you can save. Again, another pack not great, an 84 times 2. A kit, an 81 times 11, a player pick, an 83 times 10, blah, blah, blah. An 83 times 10 again. If you're completing the whole thing, you get an 83 times 20. Now, like I say, with packs, I only save the ones that have a guaranteed rating of 82 or higher, and I will show you how to get them. But let's go ahead and open up these 2 packs first that we're getting from doing objectives and much more. So starting off with the upgrade one, you can see here we get 3 gold rares. This is going to be fantastic, again, for doing any upgrades that come out. Any League SBCs that we get, we need to do. So, for example, League SBC, 2 upgrade cards to go in because they're both off League. Really nice way to keep going around with that grind. And then making over to the packs we get from objectives again. It's only 80 plus guaranteed. We don't get anything out of this, but not a problem. So we can go ahead and have a look what we got. So again, breaking this down, League SBC, League SBC, League SBC, upgrade, 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 League SBC, League SBC. We've got ourselves an 85 Coleman, which can go into the team of the week. League SBC, and another upgrade. So again, we're going to check if any of these are tradable just to make some space. And as you can see here, hopefully all 3 of these are. So the only card we got duplicate is a Koeman or a Coleman. And Coleman can go into the team of the week upgrade, which we have been saving. So if we make our way back over to the team of the week pick, you can see here 1 more to go. We need 185 and an 83 rated team, which is absolutely fantastic, as we've just got ourselves that Koeman, as we know. And as we make our way over, we can go into France and we can check, and you can see there he is. So we got our 85 here, and now we need an 83 rated team. Now, if we're using the same rule as farm as we used before, with the 83s being off leagues, etc., if we make our way down, you can see you've got a lot of walkouts and stuff from doing the grind all the time. We need an 83 rated team, so we're going to go ahead and put in all the off-league cards we have, and any other cards that we don't particularly need to use. So, for example, she can go in, make her way up, and then back down again to refresh the list. Nobody on here. On to our next one. Another one here, another one there. Jekka can go in because we don't need Turkish League. Make our way back up. And don't forget, because we put an 85 rated in, we can also go ahead and put in a couple 82s and 81s as well if we need to, because 85 is way over the 83 rating needed. So the Portuguese League is fantastic for it. The Turkish League is fantastic for it. And if we make another list here, we've got anybody else. Let's check on the next page. There we go. And there we go, we've completed that. So from this video alone, we've got ourselves a Team of the Week pick, which we can save for any upgrade that comes out. We can do, if I say, for example, today they bring out 83 times 10, need a Team of the Week. We got our first Team of the Week. Not only that, we are building up our club with other special cards. So we break this one down. We've got ourselves an 86, which is fantastic for any other SBC. But if it's a player that goes into your team, it's another win there, just from doing the recycle method. Now, we are looking to do these 84 times 10 if you want to save them. I personally don't think they're worth it, but it is worth doing if you want to. And then going on to our method of the draft, you want to keep doing this every single day. All you need is an 82 rated team. So if we are going to use our off-league cards that we mentioned before, we've got ourselves in a really good position here to be able to do this for free. And doing offline drafts are boring, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, you can get yourself a lot of packs and extra packs from objectives while you're doing it. So I'm just going to go ahead and complete this off camera. I'll be back once it's done. So we have put 184 in, because you see here, these are all off-league cards. Now we get ourselves a draft token. So if you are doing the draft method that I mentioned, and it will be in the comment section down below, you can get draft tokens while doing this. This comes out every single day. So it's really easy to get draft tokens and do offline drafts to get extra packs. It isn't incredibly entertaining, but at the same time, you can go ahead and do that. So starting off with our League SBCs, make sure you're doing the Mixed League upgrade every single time, because you can get a lot of stuff done by doing Bronze Pack method, and I will explain that in a second. So we are going to go have a look at our Libertadores and Sudamericanas, which we've already got quite a few in this video alone. And the beautiful thing about this is you're looking for a team that you have at least 4 or 5 of the same club of. If you don't, you've only got 2, then go ahead and look at those. So see here, we've got 2 of these. So I'm going to go ahead and buy these for as cheap as I can from this team, because we need 6 from the same club. But first of all, we want to go ahead and check we don't have a lot of Libertadores from the same club as well. So we're going to have a look here. So it doesn't look like it. There's 2 here, 2 of these ones. If we go to the next page, maybe we're a bit lucky. So we got 3 Boca Juniors. You can't have any more than gold. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Boca Junior one by looks. We actually got 5 of these bronze and silver ones, which is going to be really, really helpful. And that's just going to keep the price down overall. So I'll be back once that's done. So as you can see here, we got 5 of these and we need to have 6. So all I have to do is go ahead and buy 1 more, and this one's been complete. And because they're all from the same team, we're going to get the chemistry no matter what. So we just need to go ahead and get 1 more. So I'm going to do this is go to the transfer market, set this to a Libertadores, and then we're going to find our badge that we are looking for, which is the Boca Junior one. And we're just going to set this to around 200 if we can to see if anything pops up. Nothing does, no problem. We've got ourselves 300 here. And just want to make sure you're not buying the same player. So we don't have the striker, and no, we don't. So we have spent 300 coins altogether on that. And now we can go ahead and add this player in to the SBC, as well as other cards that we don't need to use. So again, we can go ahead and do this. So I'm just going to go complete this off camera quick, and I'll be right back once it's done. So that has been complete, and they are all first owner, apart from the left winger that we bought. Now, we get a silver pack back, nothing too great from that, but this can help us do the daily upgrade that we did at the start of the video for tomorrow or the next day when it refreshes. And then we get our first pack that we can save. So we back out for a second, head over to the pack and explain why we are saving this one in particular. We can see here now that the reason being is, you can see here half a dozen cards, all rare, gold, and you can see here guaranteed 82 plus just underneath my camera here, 82 plus guaranteed. We are saving all of these 82 pluses, and then we have ourselves these extra packs. So starting off with the mixed players pack, nothing too crazy here. This is just from doing the team of the week pick that we got. And again, we can sell all of these cards to get ourselves some coins back and much more. But just for this video's sake, we are going to list these up onto the transfer market. Now, if you have a lot of cards, you can go ahead and keep them. If you've got a lot of coins, you can go ahead and keep them. But it's just a way for people who have not many cards and no coins in their club. They can do that. And the same for this silver one. We're not going to open this one. Sorry, we're not going to sell this one. We're going to keep them because we've got ourselves a Libertadores. So we are going to go and move over to the premium now. And again, we can break this down again. League SBC, upgrade with the icons. Silver upgrades can go into the commons. And you just keep going round and round and round. Now, when you run out of the daily upgrade, I'm going to show you what you need to do. You can either wait until it refreshes, which is a little bit boring and slow. Or you can make your way over to the upgrade tab and make sure you're doing these premium ones. You're going to get yourself more gold, silver back from that and more golds from that. You're going to get 5 golds from this one and 4 silvers back from that. Whereas normally you'd only get 2 and 2, or 3 even there. So make sure you're doing that. Rares I wouldn't really bother about. You're going to get them back a lot from doing the League SBCs and much more. Of course, there is the daily challenge as well. This versus challenge refreshes every day. If you use off-league cards, you can get this done for free. That's what I've been doing, and you get another pack tradable. So making our way over to the premium licks upgrade now. You can see here, these are the best ones. All we got left is the Libertadores and Sudamericana. Now, I only do this when I have this one left. I complete the others first, and then I go ahead and complete this one. So first of all, let's make our way over to Libertadores and go add in as many players as we can that aren't from the same team. Doesn't matter about chemistry right now. We're just looking to be able to add in as many players as we can to basically get the rating as high as possible and make sure they're not from the same team as mentioned. So it looks like we are a bit of a stump here, not a problem. So we can have a look at what we've got. So far, we want to try and build this chemistry up a little bit just to be able to get that done. He's not a CDM. That's not a cam. He can go centre mid. This card can go left mid. So we're just checking here. So we got very close with the chemistry, but not quite there, to be honest. And now the next step is we're going to have a look at our Sudamericanas. I'm going to see what high-rated Sudamericanas we have. So we don't have any golds. We might need to go buy a couple golds here. And this is why I always leave this one till when I have that done and not much else. So again, we can move this card here. Swap them over for now. Can we put any of these anywhere else? So this card can go right back. This one can then go centre back. See, we're just building up the chemistry slowly. Now we just need a striker or anything like that. Or anybody high rated. Left mid's not going to help. So I'm just going to go complete this and I'll be right back. So you can see here, we've almost got it done. Now, we bought this goalkeeper for 1,900. So far, we've only spent 1,900. And we need to buy this centre-back, which I imagine is going to be around the same price, maybe a little bit more. But ideally, you want to be spending at least 5,000 max. No more than that. If you spend more than that, you're doing it wrong. And you can see this one has been complete. Now, we get a premium, or prime election players pack, sorry. And then overall, we get this pack on top, which is going to be the prime gold players pack. And we can do the same thing with this. So we back out now, and we can go ahead to the store and have a look which ones are 82 plus guaranteed. So we can have a look here, and you can see here, the prime gold players pack is 82 plus. The small rare gold players that we got from the other one's 82 plus. The draft token is nothing, and this one is an 80 plus. We're going to go ahead and open up this one, and then we're going to show you another way to get another pack really quickly from doing minimal effort. So as we open up this pack, you can see here, upgrade, and all the rest are upgrades. And we have a lot of players here that are going to be tradable and untradable. So we're going to get rid of all of our tradable ones. So we got ourselves 2 players here to deal with, which is really, really easy to do right now. So we're going to make our way over to the SBC tab, go back over to the premium mix that we were just on. And the first step we're going to do is the Premier League and La Liga. Now, the reason being is you get an 82 plus guaranteed pack from this. So if we go over to Prem, go to Gold, and we're just going to go position by position, preferably low to high. And we're just going to go ahead and put in 5 or 6 different clubs. And then we're going to move over to La Liga to get the chemistry. So we're not looking to put in high rated cards in particular. But we may need to put in a couple 81s if necessary, and possibly an 83 if we need to. But we do get a lot of them, so there's nothing to worry about. Just want to check no one's from the same team, so Chalobah is. So we'll put in Luke Shaw as our 83. So the reason why I've done it this way is we put in one more here as a CDM. Who can we get rid of? We can get rid of Sangare, and we'll get rid of Kovacic at the same time. So we've got ourselves in here 4 more players to get, but we don't need to worry about the chemistry anymore. So what we're going to do here is change the league and make our way over to La Liga. And we're going to make our way to around the 80 rated or 79 rated. And the reason being is we can go ahead and put in these 4 players all from different teams. And that should be enough for the rating as we just check here. And then we're way over the rating, so that's perfect. And you can see here that's been done. Now we complete this one. This pack is the same pack you get for completing the mixed league. So all 4 of them, the mixed one, you get an 82 plus small rare players. See here, they are the same pack. So you've got yourself 2 82 pluses saved. And then we've got our Bundesliga and Serie A. Now we need to recycle our Inter Milan left back, which was the first thing we're going to do. With the same theory in mind, make our way over to Serie A. DeMarco is going to go in. Now, we are going to do the exact same thing we did with the Prem, and we're going to go low to high again, go to gold, or preferably silver if you can with this one. And we're going to make our way position by position, trying to put in at least 6 different teams if we can. So we're going to have a look here. This one can go in, and we go to the centre-back role. And what have we got here? Any higher ratings? We want to get rid of the chemistry a little bit here. This one can go in, so Swallow can go in. Go to the CDM mark, and we're looking for... Do we have Fiorentina? We don't. Perfect. And then we have ourselves... Do we have Lazio? We do. So we can go ahead and put in a Roma player. So again, we've got the chemistry. We haven't quite got the rating yet because we're missing 4 players. We can go over to Bundesliga now and then do the exact same thing. So we'll make our way over to Bundesliga. Low to high, doesn't matter about position. And we're just going to go ahead and put in 4 different teams here. So let's go around the 76 rating and see if we can get away with that. So what are we on here? 76. That's going to be the rating. So we can actually go ahead and put a bronze in if we need to. If we got this team, we haven't. So perfect. And that should be complete as well. Now, this pack is tradable. And I don't know if it's a guaranteed 82 or plus. I can't remember. So as we go to have a look at this one here, if we back out and go all the way back again to get off the SBC tab to show you the next step after this pack. You can see here when we go to the store, we get ourselves this pack here once it loads up. And it's going to be an 80 plus. And is there anything else yet? Just this 80 plus. We can open up this card. But first, we're going to send our DeMarco back into our club. And we have this Ligue 1 player. So to break down the Ligue 1 and Eredivisie, what you're going to have to do is this. And I like to break this down. Again, you should not be buying many players from this one. You should let it naturally go through. So how I like to do this one, if I've got 5 players from the same team, you then go ahead and do the SBC by buying the last one you need. If you've got 6, of course, go ahead and do 6. But you want to go to Ligue 1 first and just go through one by one until you see which club you've got 4 or 5 of, or 5 or 6 of, and then complete that one. So, for example, Marseille, we can do that. So we're going to go ahead and put in all of these Marseille players. Even if we're over, it doesn't matter. And then we can go ahead and grab that player that we need to get from Stade Rennais, or Remes, I think the team is. So we work our way down. We can find him here. Where is he? Timu or Tuma. And you can see here, so our duplicate's been done. All we need to do now is get the chemistry a little bit, which is not going to be a problem because we've got a lot of players from the same club. And then we can just go ahead and then go back to our club here. Go low to high, and we can go ahead and put in a load of silvers. Or you can work your way over to the Eredivisie, and if you're doing bronze pack method, you should have a lot of bronze Eredivisie players, which I haven't. And go ahead and put in players that aren't from major leagues. So, for example, I'm keeping Ajax for when I can do this, because you can do this with Ligue 1 and you can do this with Eredivisie. And we've recycled both of our duplicates. We've also got extra packs back. We've got a tradable pack on top of this. All we have left again is the Sudamericano Libertadores, and we're just going to get them from opening up these packs as we go through. And we have not discarded any players, and we are building up our packs as we go through. Now, if you are completing all the objectives as well, do the exact same thing. You're going to get a lot of players from objectives. They're 82 plus guaranteed. Save the pack. If they're not, go ahead and open them and recycle them in the same way. So we are going to go ahead and sell all of these players, discard all the contracts and anything else that isn't worth anything. And that's how you're going to get some of your coins back. And at the same time, you're going to build up a lot of things into your club. And again, if you have a lot of coins and you don't care about saving coins as much, you can go ahead and stick them in. But if you are on a low budget, you're going to really need to basically sell anything and everything you can and discard anything and everything you can. So again, we've got ourselves a Brazilian CDM. Hopefully that's Casemiro. which is Depay 84. So 2 84s that we can sell, even if they're not crazy money. But there's still a lot of coins back into our club. And then the rest of these players we can sell as well. And that's going to be your way of doing it. Now, if we break down the objectives ever so quickly, how I like to do it is if we back out again, we'll make our way over to the objective tab. We have got ourselves loads of packs out at a minute, especially in the daily one. So if you do the SC Pro thing where you watch the stream, you get a lot of packs back, which can help you with the league SBCs and much more. But not only that, you get a 100k pack as well, which is going to be helpful. Of course, you've got the champs, which I won't talk about too much. The upgrade that we mentioned. And then if we go down to Theme Pursuit, you get a lot of gold packs and stuff like that, bronze and silvers from doing this. And for completing the entire thing, you are going to get yourself an 84 times 2, which you can save. And you can do this in about 4 games because you can link all the teams together, which is really helpful. Then we have the draft method, as I mentioned, and you get an 84 times 5, which I'm going to save, another 84 times 5 that I'm going to save, and another 84 times 5, which I'm going to save. We have Stuani, he's going to give us some extra packs back there, an 83 times 2 that you can save, an 81 times 2 you can open, 80 plus you can open, 82 plus you can open. Then we have the daily login, which you know already, you get a lot of packs back again that you can save, another 84 times 5 you can save, and a double walkout that you can also save there. Then over to our seasonal, we get ourselves the XP to move up the season pass. But again, even doing the division stuff, you get a lot of packs back again from just playing the game, as well as milestones and much more. And there will be more objectives as they come out. Make sure you're doing these 2 as well. You get double walkout pack there, or double 85. This is the double walkout pack I meant, and an 81 times 11. So there are plenty ways to get packs on top of this. Team of the year is in 2 weeks. You're going to have plenty of time. Sorry it's a long video, but it's a lot to cover. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you want to see the bronze pack method, it will be in the comment section down below as well. And I'll be back in the next one. See ya.